Okay, hello, my fellow FOAs. So I'm gonna be watching the boys' brief, or they were a guest, for a Yonsei. I think it was like a night to like maybe celebrate certain like achievements or certain like achievements for like the students or the staff or something like that. So I know I think it's been like a couple, either like 2 weeks or something like that since they went to this event, and everyone was just like, oh, like I wonder if they're gonna post like the performance that they did, because I think I saw clips today where they actually ended up doing like the like chant or like the school song. So I was like, oh, I kind of want to watch the video too, because obviously they ended up doing Pinocchio as well, and I kind of wanted to see like that whole them doing the school song too, because obviously Eunice has actually done it at one of their like school festivals for like the summer, I think this year as well, and I have reacted to that. So I was like, oh, like I kind of wonder like how their version will sound, but we're just gonna go ahead and watch, y'all. I do really like this outfit that they did too as well. Yeah, like
아홉을 연세를 사랑한다.
ah, cute. I
자,
love
그럼
that
이번에 아홉과
though.
함께 이 경품 추첨 워밍업 시간을 가져보려고 하거든요. 이예슬 동무님,
I guess they had like a whole like thing where someone wins an award or something, or like a luck thing, lucky draw.
개인적으로 부럽네요.
감사합니다.
축하드립니다.
That's so cute though. Like even though it wasn't like the whole video, like it wasn't like the whole video performance, like just seeing like a snippet of it is really cute. I wish someone would have like recorded it, but it's probably like it was maybe like a closed event, so like there's no like publicity for it or anything. It was just more so like for like the faculty and like students, maybe just to like celebrate whatever achievements they have for the year, because I'm not entirely sure what the event like entailed, but it's very interesting that they had a whole thing where they're like, oh, like let's invite maybe like an up and coming, like rookie for the year in K-pop, because ultimately like Yonsei does have a good, I think Yonsei does have like a big like international like study program, where a lot, because I always see for sure I always see like people like are on like TikTok or like talking about like, oh yeah, like I came to like study abroad, like, and I'm at, like Yonsei is always like the one, though I think since this is like the national like university for the country, like Korea, like it's a big idea, right? Like a big it's a big deal, right, to be in that school or to get into that university. It's always interesting, kind of see like how, obviously K-pop has had such a great influence and a big influence on, internationally, where people, to the point that people were like, oh, like I want to go like overseas and go to like Korea, to go to like take like do like a study abroad program, or like go actually like for a good like chunk of their university life to like experience that, because I think it's like, something very, it's definitely like, like I feel like it's a hard thing to, if you live in Korea, to even get into Yonsei, but I think it's even hard, I feel like it's even harder to like go and come from like a different country and go there, like to come from abroad, because like it's like, oh, like it's really, it's like a different, different country, different like culture, different like everything. And like I don't know, I feel like they do probably have like classes maybe in English, but I feel like for the most part I feel like you have to like maybe at least understand some bit of it. So it's like kind of also embracing like, since AHOF does have a big chunk of their like members being international and foreign members, I think it kind of like goes hand in hand with like them, being like, oh, let's get like someone like very like up and coming, but also like maybe someone who has like a big international, fan base as well, and international members, to like kind of promote the college, to say like, oh yeah, we invited this group, kind of add a little bit of publicity to it, because you're just like, oh, like, not, you wouldn't think, they would invite a new group, right? someone who's like just started out, but I think they have left that big of an impact that they like invited them and be like, oh yeah, I think maybe like the chair of like their board or whatever who organizes the events was probably like, oh, like I actually like their like messages of their music, like it's very like maybe like on par with, you know, not being like, you know, something that's like a good message, something like talking about like youth, you know, because obviously like it's whenever you go to like enter college, it's like the next step for you, and like you kind of like, you know, not you kind of grow or whatever after you get to, like you could consider yourself like to be an adult already, or like kind of going towards that step of like growing up. So I think kind of fits hand in hand with maybe like AHOF's concept wise as well, like musically too, because I feel like, you know, there is like, I know like there's a lot of songs sometimes that can be like not like the best, like you might not want the group if they have like a certain like song that's like not the best, like, you know, meaning to it, or just like, you know, it's kind of like, you know what I mean, like it's not like, you know, something like a positive thing, which I feel like, you know, AHOF's message with their songs has been very much like positive. It's very much about like messages of like growth, so I think that just like fits well maybe also with what the what Yonsei's like maybe like state like mindset or, you know, morals are, or in terms of like their what they stand for, you know what I mean? So I think it made sense that they invited them to be a special guest to perform for like their, either if it's like alumni or if it's like students, if it's like faculty, whatever this event was. But yeah, like I wish I would have gotten to see like a whole actual like performance of it, because I think this was just like a little like, I guess summary or like kind of like a compilation of like moments, like memorable moments from the event, if I guess you didn't get to go to it, or like kind of like to, you know, also like memorial, like make it a memorial of that event too for the year, right? But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I shall see you in the next one.